Hey, Claude Pelanne here, Affiliate Starting Line. Welcome. This is the part 3 of Chapter 9 of the SEOmoz Beginner's Guide to SEO. And this part of the chapter, we talk about what happens when the search engines catch you for doing something wrong. First of all, how do you know if you've been caught? So there are 3 things they tell you in this first portion here that you do to check to see whether or not you've been penalized. The first one is check for errors. Check for errors on your site that may have inhibited or prevented the crawling. So they just may be a simple error. 2, check for changes. Did you change your site in any way that may change the way search engines look at your site? On-page changes, internal links changes, content moves. 3, under similarity, look at other sites that have similar backlink profiles to you and see if they have lost rankings just like you have. So sometimes when the search engines make ranking changes in their algorithms and the Google dance begins, for example, you move around in the ratings until things stabilize. So you want to check the algorithms, see the link evaluation importance, all this kind of stuff that may have happened that may not be tied to a penalty. Then they give you a process here to follow. And so the first thing you do is check to see if you're still indexed. If you're not indexed, then you've been penalized or banned. You go to the Webmaster Central and you file a re-inclusion or a re-inclusion request, which is a form, I guess, where you ask them to re-include you for whatever reason. Now, if you're still indexed, then you come in here and you want to see if your main domain still ranks. And if it does, fine. If it doesn't, then you have to go in and figure out what the penalty is. And you do that by going into your Webmaster Tools, checking out some of that data, and then you can file a re-inclusion request with the search engine. Now, if you still rank for your main domain, then you go back in and you check to see for the 5 or 6 relatively unique terms that you're in your title that your site is known for. So then now you go for your secondary keywords to see if you're still in the top 10 or 20 results. Now, if you're not, then again, you'll go back into the Webmaster Control Center, check and see what the data tells you, and then file a re-inclusion request. If you still rank, then you come back into the very end, and there you really know at this point that haven't been penalized. You just may be in the Google dance, and the Yahoo dance or the Bing dance, and you may have to take some time to restabilize due to something out of your control, and that's it. Now, they also give you 7 recommendations on how to get the penalties lifted. So the first step is to register your site with the Webmaster Tools and then get in and get set up. The second thing they recommend is go in and review the data in the Webmaster Tool accounts, because that'll give you information about broken pages, crawl errors, etc. Then, when you know what's going on, send in your reconsideration and re-inclusion request. And number 4, just fully disclose what you've been up to, because they know what you've been doing, and there's no need to try to hide things. And then 5, fix everything that needs to be fixed. So if you've been spamming, get rid of the spam. If you've been using techniques for link bait and all that kind of thing that we've talked about, get rid of it. Don't do it. And then number 6, once you've done all that, you just have to submit and wait, and then they'll get back to you. And number 7 kind of lays out the fact that they deal with bigger clients faster than they deal with smaller clients. And really, that's it. So that's how you deal with what happens to you if you get caught. I hope this has been helpful. This is Claude Pelanne at Affiliate Starting Line. Stay with it, stay well, and we'll talk to you soon.